Okay. Welcome back, everyone. It's Blueprints Day 36. I got my pad and paper ready, my handy dandy pad, ready to go. And I'm excited for Blueprints and to see how it goes. Now, wait a minute. Didn't I have my assets frozen last time? Maybe not. Maybe that was the time before. Because as you can see, I don't have anything. I thought that I had frozen some money and gems, but maybe not. Maybe that was actually the time before this one. All right. So at this point, like, what do we have left, right? We have a book coming to the library. All right, so that's new. And we need to read the book and see if that book will allow us to solve one of these endgame puzzles in the Sanctum rooms. We are currently looking for the final Sanctum room keys. One of them is the clock tower room. We know that. One of them is in the vault. All right. And one of them is at the throne that the king is sitting on. But I'm not aware that we ever found a throne. Okay. So that's kind of what we need to work on right now is thinking about clock tower or getting to the vault with the key or this throne. Okay. Now also, we're done with this now, aren't we not? Because we opened up the shortcut that if we go down the elevator, we can now get access to one side of the underground. And then via the hole that we broke in the wall into the mine shaft is the other access. So we actually don't need access to the well anymore. So what we can do is if we get to the pump room, we can drain the water in the pool again if we want. Or we could try to see what happens if we drain the water in the greenhouse or if we drain the water in the kitchen. We never tried those, okay? Okay. Oh, man. Rooms in your house more likely to have dig spots. Items for trade. If you remember, this trading post was the room that had the dynamite in it, right? Yes. Now, it had said, dynamite a little too dangerous to pick up. There's got to be something you use that dynamite on, right? Gotta be. What do you think you used the dynamite for? That's true. Drain the aquarium and see what happens if you drain the aquarium. We never tried doing that before. So there's got that dynamite. I wonder if that dynamite breaks down the wall in the chess puzzle room. Remember, there's a crack in that wall, and I'm assuming we need the electric hammer in order to break that wall down. So that's another thing we can do is try to make the electric hammer in the workshop and then go back to the chess room. Yeah. Okay. Let's begin. I could really use the clock tower early. We've almost never, in fact, since we've seen that clock tower that one time, we never got it back, did we? We never did. We need the clock tower. Oh, well, we're definitely not going to waste bunk room now. I guess kitchen, food for sale. I guess we'll do that. Obviously, we're not going to do chef salad, but we'll probably buy the club sandwich. Get some bonus steps. There you go. Okay. All right. I was just going to say I would love to get some green rooms, but sadly, this is a dead end. So I think I'll go with the den. How's everyone today? What do you want to talk about, everybody? Come on, let's hang out while I play Blueprints, have some conversation. Let's not just have me playing the game just for the sake of playing it. Let's talk. Let's chat it up. Chapel, of course we're doing that to get 30 coins, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, this stinks. I guess we'll just go garage, because I could definitely use the 3 keys. And then we'll backtrack. Cool. Nothing else in here. Nope. Nothing's sitting around. Nope. Okay. Go back. No tool. Sometimes I think there can be a tool in here, but I haven't seen one. Breakfast nook, probably a good option. If you guys just ask me dumb questions, I'm just going to ignore them. Like, people are asking me about sports allegations and collabing with people I've never heard of. I'm just going to ignore you. It would be nice to have real conversation with normal people, though. Just saying. The observatory. Yeah, let's do that. Am I playing Dune? I don't know what that means. Playing Dune? Is there a video game of Dune? I wasn't aware of that. 32 stars. Dang, this is going to be a lot. So what have we got? We've got rooms with 4 doors are more common. Everything is 3% off. Dead-end rooms are more common. Now, wait a minute. How could rooms with 4 doors and dead-end rooms both be more common? By the way, my offering at the shrine has worn off, so that no longer applies. Well, here's the thing. The rotunda would be perfect, but I don't have 3 gems. So they kind of screwed me over here. We're going to have to do storeroom. No, I've not seen the new Karate Kid movie. I don't see new movies. You guys know that. If it was, you know, on demand on a video streaming service, maybe I would check it out, but I don't go to the movies. Okay. Freezer, completely worthless. Furnace. You'd have to power the furnace, though, and there's no power, right? So honest, it doesn't really matter. We don't want to do freezer, so I guess I'll just do furnace, because I certainly don't want to lose half of my steps. We'll just do furnace, and I won't even go in there. Yeah. Okay. What's up? I have no idea what you're talking about. I think I see you're streaming on AV1 now. Didn't you try that before, but it was too choppy? How did you solve it? I have changed absolutely nothing in my setup. 0. So if you're seeing different stream quality, I haven't changed any stream quality. Everything's the same. So it's not me. I haven't changed. Okay. Got a troll. Get rid of them. Can I DoorDash snow cones for the marathon? I'm fairly certain that would not work out too well for anyone. I'm pretty sure the snow cones would have a major problem with melting, just saying. So now, okay. So what someone was surmising, right? They were basically saying that the king on his throne, that every previous owner of this manor had their own throne. And so here's a picture of him sitting on this chair, like this is his throne. And one of the notes we got, or the instructions we got in room 46 was that there's a key where the king is sitting on his throne. Like, could there be a hidden key in this room? That's a sanctum key? Because this would be his throne. We already know about the secret here. We've done that. Obviously, that opens this and we get the gem. But there hasn't been anything else, like the king on his throne. I don't know. Yes, I've seen the movie The Black Telephone. I've seen it. It was weird and creepy. I don't really see anything. I don't know if you guys see anything. I don't see a key hidden here. I don't see anything that I can touch. You would think, oh, maybe there's a secret button you push and it opens in the chair and one of the sanctum keys is here, but I don't really see anything. Could it be hidden somewhere else? It's not in the safe. Another chair looks very similar. Can't open any drawers or anything in this room. Vases, but I don't have a sledgehammer. You think maybe it could be just like the other room where you break a vase with the sledgehammer and the keys in there? Maybe. But we don't have the sledgehammer, so that doesn't help us. I have not seen live action One Piece. No, I have not. We have someone claiming the keys in this room, but their name is the Booger Eater, so I tend not to believe them. Green Heart says, I bought this game myself. I'm playing it along with you, unlocking stuff on my own. It's cool to watch. I'm glad to hear that people got turned on to this game from my playthrough. You know, I didn't really know anything about it till people told me about it and said, hey, you should check it out. So I did, and I love it. No. Yeah, I don't know. This is the only thing I can think of for a throne. Seriously. And it looks exactly the same. There's no differences between the chair in the picture and now. So it's not like anything's apparent. You know, I think this solution was supposed to be, hey, go pull the candlestick or whatever, right? So, yeah, I don't think it's in this room. So I don't know. The king and his throne. Is there a room that we haven't been to with a king sitting on a throne, or a room we've only been in like once with a king sitting on a throne? It's possible. We're definitely going to do the commissary here with 58 coins. No, I haven't seen live action One Piece at all. Not seen it. Definitely going to buy the running shoes, and I'm definitely going to buy the sledgehammer. Should I buy the sleeping mask? I need the magnifying glass to make the laser again, so I'll just buy everything. There you go. So let's make sure it's not breaking one of the vases. It's not breaking one of the vases. Okay. Wanted to be sure. It's not pull the arm of another candlestick. Nope. No. Okay. Well, I don't know what it is then. I don't think the key is in here. And we have not got the clock tower, which sucks, you know? Like, clock tower would be perfect, but we're not getting it. We could use the shovel. Just saying. We already found 2 different spots with dig spots, but we don't have a shovel. Not in here. Well, I guess aquarium. All right. Another shovel spot. This is not a very good run, to be honest. Oh, Lord. Now we got to do weight room and lose half my steps. We have to. Yikes. A lot of steps to be losing. Just saying. That's a lot of steps to lose. This is probably not a very good first run today. Gotta do gymnasium or else it's end of the run. Wow, this is a terrible first run. All of our steps are being wasted. We're finding absolutely nothing. We have to do Cloister of Dauja, which means we are going to have no gems left. But if I draft rooms that have animals in them off of here, we'll get some stars. Yeah, look, I don't have... look at all the dig spots. I can't do anything with them. Jeez. I guess we'll do mailroom. I don't think there's ever been an item in here, has there? Just sitting around? I don't remember there being an item. Alright, and then here. We have to do corridor. Sheesh. Yeah, I know. Chat's like dead. No one's talking to me for some bizarre reason. Queen of Hearts says, I tried that too. Maybe we need a special tool to break it. To break what, Queen of Hearts? What are you referencing? The run is over. Everything this run required a ton of gems. Yeah, what a bust. What a bust. Here's the hammy. Cute hamster. All right, that was one of the worst runs I've ever done. Seriously. Like, one of the worst runs I've ever seen in this game just happened. Now they give me gems, but I can't use them. Because everything is a dead end. We're stuck. So, we got to start over. Wow, that was only 15 minutes. Usually my runs these days are like an hour or more long. That was only 15 stinking minutes. Let's just one final time. Let's go back to that drawing room. One last time. I actually forgot to pick this up. The microchip. Doesn't matter. What's up, Habib? How are you today? Good to see you. What is my favorite food season? No, it's not Sledgehammer, by the way, for the chair. You can't break the chair to get a key. I just don't understand. I'm going to read the clue to everybody. Really? Dabian says the axe from the armory is a good chess piece power. Eliminate gem costs forever. I didn't know because I never got the armory. So I didn't even know that existed. So... locked in the vault of a bank. Got to find a vault key. We got to find the vault again, see if we can get that one. High up among all the clocks. That's getting a clock tower room early. So, the fifth key is held by a king on his throne. And when we talked to the guy in the rumpus room, he said that each person who has been in charge of this manor is their king in their own way, and they have different thrones, and they actually showed him sitting on this chair. The fifth key is held by a king on his throne. Do you see a key anywhere on him? I don't. I don't know, man. So... there you go. I guess this isn't it. I guess there's got to be another location that we haven't found yet. And that's where the key is. So I guess we're done for today. That's just it. Call it a day. What a short one. That was only 15 minutes. Jeez. All right. Well, sometimes it happens, I guess. They called it the Red Shopping Center. So my favorite food season is probably fall or winter. Probably fall for the most part, because that's when you get a lot of baked things, which I like. You start getting like pumpkin spice and things like that. It's probably my favorite food season. Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving meal's always awesome in the fall. But I tried different vapes for VSP tries it. No, I'm not going to put anything in my lungs like that. No. Can we get drunk? No, we cannot. Did I unlock a throne room floor plan? No, I'm not aware that there is one. So I don't know if that's the case. Maybe that's it. Maybe there's a throne room floor plan I need to get. I'm not sure. Okay, here's our box. Sleeping mask. Wow, that's terrible. A sleeping mask and 2 gems? That's really bad. Ugh. All right, well. By the way, using my custom blue RGBs on my controller today for blueprint. See it? Nice pulsating blue RGB. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. Hovel. All floor plans are footprints instead of gems. Tomb. This will get us back into the catacomb, right? But the challenge there would be then we have to get the laser, and then we could go down there. Or tool shed. I say tomb because this is one of the mysteries we haven't solved. We can get the laser, then we can go back to the tomb and we can solve the puzzle in there. So let's do that. There's going to be some coins down here to start, right? See, here's the puzzle. We can't do it yet until we have the laser. So where are the coins? Each time you draft a dead end, you get 5 coins in the tomb. Got it. Okay. We got to come back here. And all this is going to do, this will open up to the underground. We don't need to do that. All right. So if we get the laser, we come back. Or if we draft a bunch of dead ends, we can come back for a bunch of coins. Okay. All right. Pulsating RGBs. That's right. That's how I roll. I pulsate my RGBs. I love getting commissary early like this. Great. I'll definitely take the sledgehammer, and I'll take the running shoes, and I'll take the set of gems. There we go. Not bad. I guess I'll do a closet. It's a dead end. The 5 coins will appear. I got a key and a reroll. Cool. The reroll's good. Courtyard would work out well here. Let's do that. We have not powered the lab. You're right. We never powered the lab. That is something still left to do. Wildlife Chris. I don't know what even happens with that experiment when we power the lab. Get the secret garden key. It can only be on the sides of the map. Let's do observatory. The twins. A pair of chests are in the entrance hall. Clavis the key. Apples are extra delicious. 5 bonus gems. And 4-way paths are more common now. So I want to go back to the entrance hall. It's only 3 away. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go open the 2 chests in the entrance hall. It's only 3 away. Wow, this is going to be the gems run, apparently. I have 3 rolls. Let's go this way now. Do the den, get yet another gem. Man, we are never getting the clock tower. I mean, that's going to be so ridiculously rare to get the clock tower early so we can get that key. And we don't control the order you get the blueprints. So, I mean, we could be waiting a long-ass time for that. Pantry. Nice. Apples are extra delicious. Well, I want patio, but I don't want it to be a corner room. So I guess we'll do chapel and get 30 coins. And a bonus gem just sitting there. Cool. Patio again? Stop doing that. Stop giving me patio corner room like that. I don't want it like that. The pool would let us open the pump room. And you know what? I do want to open the pump room because I want to change the water levels because we no longer need to have the drained fountain outside. We could drain the pool and we could get these chests. I think I could definitely use 3 garage keys because I only have 3 right now. And then we could back up 1. We'll do that. Who leaves keys in their garage? Does anyone actually do that? Like, do you have keys in your garage to stuff in your house? I've never hung my keys in my garage. Well, I guess we're going to do Cloister of Dauja. It makes sense. 4 different directions would be great. Breakfast nook, weight room, or vestibule? Guess we'll do vestibule. Hey, that was rude. Passageway would be good, but it's also kind of a waste. I don't really need the 4 directions of the passageway. Maybe I'll just do storeroom. Yeah, let's do storeroom. Get a bunch of items. Again, guys, be sure to tag me in the chat. Let's have some conversation while we play. Otherwise, you know, the game could be pretty boring, and I don't want it to be boring. I want to talk with you guys while we play. Oh, come on now. This is getting ridiculous. Redraw floor plans. They're being stupid about it. I guess solarium. Yeah, and then we can go back. We can backtrack to the entrance hall later to get that one missing room, see? Let's do solarium. Nothing in it. Nope. And there's no dig spot, but I can't use it. But now we'll get more rarer blueprints, hopefully. Okay. All right, back to the cloister. Or we can go back to the entrance hall just to see what this final room is. Now let's keep going. They locked the cloister door behind me. I want you to think about that. They're real jerks today. You're being awful to me. Wow. They really are being awful to me today. This is ridiculous. I'm getting awful rooms. Dude, why? Oh my god, every room's gonna be a key room now. Can I imagine what it's gonna be like when I beat Blueprints? If I ever do, I mean, the game is so lengthy, and we are, you know, losing tons of viewership and support for it. I want to finish it, but I hope people understand that, you know, the reason we've been able to play it so much is because people have actually shown up, engaged, and supported it. We'll see. Right now, we're at a whopping 28 bucks. Oh, the casino! Sweet. I've wanted to see the casino. We finally get to see a new room, everybody. Here we are. Look at this. First of all, there's a lot of money in here, which is awesome. Games of chance. There's slots out of order. Broken handle. Oh, if we find a handle. Oh, that's cool. If we find a handle, we could do that thing there. There's just basically a bunch of slot machines. Roulette. Wager 5, 20, or 100. Spin the wheel for your chance to win special prizes. Only one wager allowed per day? All it says is coins, keys, and gems, though. Oh my god, look at this. It's all coin rewards, right? How does this work? I don't get it. Huh? I made 10. So I don't understand. Can I lock in and spin again? I don't understand how this works. No! Oh, that was awful. I screwed myself. I really didn't understand it. Wow. Now I understand it. Okay. The snake says it sets coins to 0. The net, 3 coins for each snake. And double the coins. Oh, cash out. Nice, I'm making money right now. That was crappy. I'm gonna spin again. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, it's kind of cool, but I don't really need infinite money. So, I guess I'll try this once. It says you can only do it once per day anyway. Let's wager 20. Let's see what... Oh. Oh, look. Oh. It changes the rewards depending on how much you wager. So, you can only win gems, keys, or 10 coins for 5. You can win 50 coins, 4 gems, 2 free spins, and more keys or an allowance for 20. We don't have 100. We had 100, you can win 200, 2 free spins, 4 allowance, 10 steps, keys, gems, and coins, and more. All right, you know what? Let's wager 20. I got 2 free spins. All right. We'll definitely spin again. 2 more free spins. What is going on? Jeez. So I have 3 spins. Okay, I just won nothing. So that's a waste. I get 2 more spins. I got, 2 allowances. Whoa, that's a good one. That's actually a good one. And we got 1 more spin. And I got 4 keys. So 4 keys and a 2 allowance. I'm not going to complain for 20 coins. That's not bad at all. And that's it. Okay, that was pretty successful. Cool. The casino was good. And if I come and I do slots again, I might win more money. Hey, if we get the that lever, we can come back. And I think this is like a good slot machine that's better than the other ones. So I guess we'll see. We have to get a lever for it, though. Okay. Well, sadly, it's going to be a dead end. I say we do master bedroom only because we, like, never do master bedroom. We know all about this. We do the elevator now. We've already done it. We just found the compass. All right, so it's official. The ladyship room has to be the room where we are going to use the microchip. Because that room had a little half moon in a box that was missing, and the microchip must be what goes in there to open that box. So, all right. So now we know we got to get to the ladyship, and the ladyship room is on the left-hand side against the wall. So we're going to have to go back over there at some point, try to do that. All right. Well, hey, casino was fun. It was something different. We unlocked a decent reward for being in it, so I'm not going to complain at all. All right, onward. Battle Elixirs, I suspect the broken machine contains a secret. Probably. It's probably like a secret in that machine. Well, we got boiler room, security. Security fits better. Let's do that. Since we don't have the key card, let's turn down the frequency of key card rooms here. Go. Okay. Nothing else in here, right? Nope. Okay. Sucks that we are blocked off of a room there. What can you do? Pump room! Nice! This is excellent. Not only does it go the right direction, but it allows us to now drain other rooms. Like we could drain the pool room. And then we could go over there and we can get those chests. So let's do that, actually. How about that? Let's drain the pool room, go back to the pool room, get the chests, then maybe come back and drain other rooms. Like we've never drained the aquarium. We've never drained the kitchen. We've never drained the greenhouse. So we actually don't know what happens if we drain those rooms. So right now, let's do pool into fountain. We're draining that tank so that then we can put the pool into this tank. Clear Obscure is tomorrow, Gaia 1. Go. Yep, Claire Obscure is tomorrow's major stream. What is my current goal this session? Don't really have one. There's many different things we can be doing. So we're kind of messing right now with the pumps. Trying to figure out new stuff. Let me ask, for people who've played the game and know about it, is there anything significant in the aquarium, kitchen, or greenhouse that we need to have them drained? Right now, the greenhouse is drained, and we can keep it drained. But I'm just curious, like kitchen or aquarium, is it worth it to drain those? We know pool room is because there's 2 chests. All right, so that's done. Now we can go all the way back to the pool room. Oh, by the way, I just noticed this. Nice. We can go all the way back to the pool room and get some good rewards. Aquarium does have a secret. Oh, okay. All right, thank you. Greenhouse, no. Because if that's the case, then I'll take the water from the aquarium and put it in a greenhouse. Here we are. Pair of trunks. Wow. Okay. It's a good spread. So kitchen just turns on and off the sink, and we already know that fills the flower pot. Greenhouse turns the sprinklers on and off, so it's about gem flowers. Okay, that doesn't matter. You're right. All right. Aquarium is the last thing to do with the pool room, then. Let's do it. Or pump room, excuse me. So. Let's see how the aquarium connects to stuff. We don't know. Oops, wrong button. So the aquarium connects to tank 1. Okay. It's the left-hand thing of tank 1. See that? So, sadly, to drain the aquarium, we'd have to put the water probably into the pool, which sucks because it means that we can't get the 2 chests. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right, so now we got to get to the aquarium and see what's the secret of the aquarium. We have no idea. Wow, Rotunda would actually be really good here. Because we can go multiple directions. Let's do Rotunda. Even though it's 3 gems, it's really good here. You cannot hear the game at all? You hear nothing? No sound? I can up the volume a bit, but I wasn't aware. I see ambient sound right now. It's playing ambient noise right now, according to this. Here, I'll up it a little bit. Let's go left first. Man, they really like their keys. If we do the secret garden. No, secret garden will work if we're going up, not if we're going this direction. We got to use a regular key here. Ah, fudge. Breakfast nook, yeah. Delicious bacon and eggs. Well, hallway doors are always unlocked. That's actually really good. Let's do it. No, I have no gems. Oh, first time we've had this on the edge and you can see outside. That's kind of cool. Redraw. Aquarium! Yes! What is the secret of the aquarium? Let's find out. Elypsian says, I recommend getting a new clue book when you can. It has 4 puzzles you can solve with it. Okay, we don't have it. So here we are. There's nothing here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is going on here? Do you see what I see? There is an X under the grill. Was that there before? An X under the grill? I don't remember there being an X under the grill, so maybe that's a clue that there's something underneath the grill. Don't see anything in these rooms out of the ordinary. Whoa! There is an arrow pointing to the bottom shelf of a file cabinet in the archives room. This is very interesting. So I should write these 2 things down. So archives. The bottom drawer of a file cabinet. Okay. I don't think I see anything in this bedroom, right? That looks normal. I don't see any indicators there. So definitely an X under the grill in... This is the patio, correct? Okay. Anyone see anything in here? That's a hallway. But I don't think I see anything in the hallway, right? Do you see any letter? I don't. There's an X in front of a washer. Okay. So laundry. It's the center washer. Okay. So, center washer in the laundry room. Underneath the grill in the patio. And the central filing cabinet bottom drawer in the archives. We have 3 different things to check out eventually. Okay. All right, good. Let's continue. Uh, well, this stinks. I can't do anything with these. If I do this, then I'm not going to get any items. But it's the only one that really fits. How many redraw? I only have one redraw floor plan. Ugh. Perhaps I think there was an X at the bed. No, there wasn't. There's no X at the bed. See? Nope. There's no X at the bed. You're full of baloney. None. Full of baloney. Ugh. Ah. Well, here's the thing. Library, we're going to be able to read this book about the Black Bridge. Okay? We need to. That's one that we have that we're taking out. If we do locker room, that would help because there's going to be keys spread throughout the house. Oh, we can't. We can't even do locker room. All right, library it is. Here it is. The Curse of the Black Bridge. Gifted by Simon P. Jones. Yeah, me. I bought it. That's right. Legend of Black Bridge is one that's well known to the people of Grand Realm. Story has changed as it's passed down. Okay. A berry picker from Oris. Okay, Oris. What symbol is Oris? Hold on. Where the hell are the symbols? I know I have them. Oh. I don't even know what it is, actually. Huh. I don't know what sigil is for Oris. Oh, let's see. Group of rogues were called the Unholy Hounds. They were outlaws. High road robbery. A boy of 13 years, Jesper, had not been lucky in life. Lost 2 brothers to war and parents to famine. Lived in a gutter. He was trying to take an easy road out. So, a road that eventually led Jesper to the end of his youth, a hidden cave at the bottom of Black Bridge Canyon. He met his surrogate family, the Unholy Hounds gang. He became a berry picker. Oh, this is a fascinating story, let me tell you guys. Incredibly fascinating here. Gabriel the Blessed just resubbed. Thank you, Gabriel, for a resub over on Kick. Appreciate that. One of the very few contributions I've received today for Blueprints. Guys, please support Blueprints. I know you're here to chill. Please support the stream. Okay. Decided an early start. Left the cave berry basket in hand. Oh, this is boring. He found some berries to pick. He doesn't want to reveal the location of his bountiful berries. He would earn the respect of his confederates who, upon seeing his yield, might attribute the success to hard work. So basically, he couldn't find any berries. Then he found a motherload of them. But he doesn't want to tell anyone where he found them because he wants them to think that he spent all day gathering berries when he didn't. And the sound of thundering hooves interrupted him. A carriage is approaching. Elegant carriage of gold trim came roaring around a corner. with a stern-looking driver, the royal carriage. Then they told him to get out of the bush. I was picking berries. So they don't know that he's a member of the gang. He's just picking berries. They don't suspect that he's going to do anything underhanded, basically. Okay. Okay. I live south of Tanner Fork, past the burnt woods. Just for time to smile. God. Wow. So he killed him. Yeah, look. Jesper stabbed him in the neck with a dagger. Yeah. Wow. I will not kill you if you give me no cause. Why don't you have a purse on you? The lockbox in the carriage. Come down and grant me the courtesy of sparing your life and binding your hands. The man complied. Oh my god, it's a long story. I grant you the same clemency you're showing me. If there's no lockbox, there'll be no clemency. The carriage was dusty and unswept. It had been many years since the passenger had enjoyed a passage in the vehicle. So he was not a servant in the employ of a greater master. A large wooden lockbox was on the back seat. The box was easy to handle. Carried it into the sunlight. There were totemic symbols found carved on the box. It was not created by our Indian hands. Look at this. It was a rusted yet robust padlock, guys. Robust. There was no key to open the box. He went to a rock of sizable dimensions, lifted the stone up. With one hit, the stone had completely shattered the rusted lock. Inside was an effigy, a crude figure chiseled from stone. Okay. Jesper picks it up. The driver smiling returns. You're cursed, boy, for deadly is the stone. You open that which should never have been opened, and you are cursed. This is one pace, 12 more, and you will be dead. You knocked him in the head with the effigy. Basically saying 13 steps holding it and you die. Is this really cursed? A dozen more paces would not be enough to find another living soul. Okay. His mind is unable to convince his limb to waste away 1/12 of his life in a single motion. So now he's just going to sit there. Wow. 2 white horses in a carriage of golden trim were beside him, the answer to his immediate prayers. 4 steps to get to the road, 3 if he jumps. He thought about removing the driver's fancy coat. After a profound breath, he took the second, third, and 4 steps, though they were quite large. Seated behind the horses, he reached for the reins and suddenly realized he was still gripping the effigy. If it's cursed, I die. If not today, then tomorrow. If I die, what care have I? With this statement he said aloud to the horses, Jesper took up the reins with confidence. Oh my god, how long is this story? Are you serious? Hold on. Oh my god. This is a really long story. Oh my god. So basically, he's a kid. He was 13. He joined a gang. He was picking berries. A carriage comes up and he was acting all nonchalant, like normal, like a kid, and he stabs the guy, robs him. All he has in this carriage is an effigy. He says, well, 13 steps and you're dead because you touched the cursed effigy. So he jumped in the carriage. He kills the guy, goes in the carriage with for 3 or 4 more steps. So he has like 7 steps left or something, and then he dies. And that's the end of part 1. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got a $1.11 tip here. And they said, Happy Pride Month, Phil. All right, Happy Pride Month to you. Thanks for the tip. This is ridiculous how long this story is. Like, I'm trying to, like, breeze through it to see if there's anything I need for a puzzle. But it's ridiculously long. Oh, Miller awoke to light nudging from a familiar foot. Oh, my God. I think a moment her eyes adjusted to the darkness. She remembered she was on her 3rd watch today, collecting things in wits. She grabbed a bow from a pile of weapons. Ravia was already posted. Ravia waved back. Posted for what? What are they doing? A pail of water and a nearby log? Made too much noise. So these are also part of the Unholy Hounds. Okay. This is an overpass connecting Oris and Reddington. Ugh. Nothing of interest in this story. Boring. 2 men emerged from the bridge's southern end, dressed in familiar uniform, long gray coats, black facings, white waistcoats, black tricorn hats. The Blackguard local patrol. This is boring, man. Miller heard horses. The horses are coming from below the bridge. They're sliding down the bank towards a cave. There's no road below the canyon. There's no reason for numerous horses to be approaching their cave. Both girls have reached the conclusion instantly the base has been compromised. There's a Blackguard attack. So the carriage is going through this rough terrain. She shot a bunch of arrows. The driver slumped over. The driver was catapulted from his seat. All the Unholy Hounds came out. They were half asleep. The gang's chieftain, Jeffrey Heartslasher, led the others, cautiously approaching the crashed carriage like a suspicious fox would near a baited trap. There were no words exchanged as the group crept forward in customary silence. So it's the kid from the first half of the story. They murdered him. Jesper had always been her favorite. He always shadowed her in the night, clinging to the hems of her every move. Okay. He buried him in the darkness in the back of one of the larger cavern rooms. By the way, there's got to be a clue here, because there's a bunch of symbols and stuff in this picture here. Mysterious effigy they had found beside him served as a distinguished gravestone, a marker that stood out as somewhat special among the rows of similar swords marking neighboring plots. No one spoke, not even whispers. There was nothing to say. Let's take a picture of this, just in case this is something we need to know. Perhaps we can zoom in on this later. Okay. We'll see. Mueller woke the next day to a thunderous shaking and rattling of the earth. Panic is in the air. Sounds of scurried footsteps. Whispers around are getting louder. Voices are heard ahead. Shouldn't it be day? Well, the hand in the darkness. It was Ravia. The two embraced. Robert placed 2 bent fingers against Miller's cheek. Without touching against her face, Miller felt the same sinking feeling. Okay. An hour or so later, the screams began, blood-curdling cries of hopeless desperation. Captain Fodrick Lee of the Blackguard looked down from the ridge of the canyon to the collapsed entrance of the cave. Ah, he grinned. Now they speak. So, they killed their own person. Yeah, that Jesper kid. They killed him. And then the cave that all these people lived in collapsed. And now they're stuck in a cave-in. And that's the end of the story. What the heck? What kind of story is that? I don't even know if there's anything in that story that we needed, but that was a weird and messed up story. Wow. Well, sorry that it was kind of boring. I agree with you. But hopefully that'll lead to something that we need to know. I'm not sure. All right. Okay. Ooh. Time to split the part here because it's been over an hour. All right.